Akarja, in September I held a meeting with the Commissioner for Human Rights, Niels Muiznieks. At the meeting I briefed him on how the British government is flouting its human rights obligations by withholding funding from legacy inquests in the north. Despite being found guilty of violating its Article 2 obligations in the European Court of Human Rights, the British government continues to act in bad faith and stifle investigations into collusion. Now, to date, the British government is still refusing to fund the Lord Chief Justice's 5-year plan to clear the backlog in legacy inquest and adequately fund the police ombudsman's legacy investigations. Furthermore, the British government are attempting to introduce a statute of limitations for members of the British Armed Forces, granting them amnesty regarding their activities during the conflict. Now, there is no doubt that this is wholly unacceptable. It is long past the time for the British government to live up to its Article 2 obligations. There should be no amnesty for British soldiers, and funding to clear the backlog of inquests should be released immediately. As the Commissioner himself has stated, the British government has a duty and a responsibility to pay for investigations of killings by British soldiers, by the RUC and their agents, and budget cuts cannot be used as an excuse for not upholding the rule of law. Now, this week, whilst I was in Strasbourg, I presented Commissioner Muiznieks with more information on the British government's refusal to deal with legacy issues in an adequate way. I also presented him with a copy of the Loughlin Island massacre document, No Stone Unturned, and if you haven't seen it, you should do so. We cannot let the British government simply ignore its international obligations in regards to human rights, and I want to pledge as your MEP that I will continue to leave no stone unturned in my efforts to represent the families of victims murdered by the British state.